So Children of God is about an Oji-Cree family whose children were sent to residential schools. It takes place in 2 time periods, 20 years apart, and looks at the intergenerational impacts of the residential school system. A couple years ago, we went to Kamloops. We rehearsed it at this Chiefly Cultural Centre that was historically the residential school in the community. And we rehearsed in the chapel. We had an open door policy, so it was like our room was open to people from the community. So anyone, now that building has been reclaimed and people now use it as, there's lawyers' offices there, family services, a daycare. Like the community has really worked really hard to reclaim the space as a positive one, recognizing that this history isn't one that we can just tear down and pretend it didn't happen, but rather keep it there and acknowledge it for what it was, and that we have a role to play in turning that into a positive space. So that was, I don't know if I would call it a highlight. It was very difficult. It was a very difficult process because we also have people in our cast whose families went to that school. An extraordinary experience, and I think is what makes this work so important now, is that when we went there, the elder who blessed us, her name was Elder Evelyn Camille in Kamloops, and she went to that residential school. And afterwards, when she talked to us after she saw it, she said, "You need to do this work in every single community across Canada, because it's not about it just taking place with Indigenous communities. It's about non-Indigenous people seeing this work as well. It's about non-Indigenous people understanding the breadth and scope of this history. And if we can have an understanding of that through the eyes of Indigenous people, then I think we have a shot as a nation. I think that then people can start to open up their minds and hearts to perspectives that perhaps have gone unheard for many generations."